Since his debut, Jeff McNeil out of the and an opponent's average. His name is Tony Gonsolin. They didn't pitch very well. Pirates hit 6 home runs. Now best 35-17. Nimmo pops this second now, and it's with a completely different personality. High fastball is Pike, and how stealing a strike here, stealing a strike.
Dominant.
On the ground is second. Gavin Lux 1-2. Splitter for Walker a year ago. One pitch. Betts pulls a bullet into left field and picks up. Man on in front of Freddie Freeman, who lifts this one way up there. Almost double during the hitting streak. From as Betts takes off. Here's a throw from Mazika. Leads the team with 41 runs back. Walker brings a 1-2. Turner lifts a fly ball to left center field. Canna's on the move to the edge of the track. His slump right now. He's 1 for his last 21. Was hitless. Shop Nissan 3-2. Watches ball 4. Dodgers Hudson 7 against the Pirates. Trying to bounce back from the run. So the Dodgers trying to Rios. Only got some. Cracks one on the ground. McNeil's got it.
He loses the ball a little bit away.
And it's a first. Let's see. Payoff. And here's a split to get it. Some jumbo jacks. Swing and a miss. Nasty first throw from
Beatty's this in, and you're not more about the soft stuff.
And they say he's on with a walk. First base runner of the game for the Walker from the Oakland A's. The throw is cut off. Fastball is by him. Strike 1. 1-2. Turner. That's a swinging bunt. Smith forced more of it than anybody in baseball this year.
Hit throughout the field.
Where's it on deep? Try to turn.
No. Defense.
And it's always kind of been that way for Gonsolin. He didn't pitch to contact. He nibbled. He looked for chases.
Living in the strike zone.
Fly ball. No big deal. Justin Turner over his last 20 games has an average above 3. Taijuan Walker was this homered against before. Sends one in the air the other time, though, worse than the first. Here's Bell. 2-0, and here's Kirsten.
Well, guys, you mentioned yesterday stepping in for Kevin Pillar, but for him, the focus, the work that he was doing in the cage.
That's foul, and it's 2-2 on Bell. Poke the other way. Nothing like this. 1-0 on Chris Taylor.
Was it on the swing? He thought he heard it then and maybe slide it home. We watched him tweak his left shoulder.
Taylor to left, looping to the line. Pounded into the ground. Escobar today and have lost 8 straight now. J.D. Davis leads off this third going. He got rocked. Didn't make it out of the third. Gave up the game into the 8th inning against the Angels. Angels actually won a row in early May. They won 13 of their next 15. 2 balls, 1 strike. Will Smith was saying before the game today as it's fouled off.
Walker didn't have their best outings, or it was the bullpen. Some base running, some fielding.
Got him with a slider.
Broke like a cutter. This is the short, tight version of a slide.
And catcher Patrick Mazika. A little bit high, ball 1. Mets starting catcher. Ecker finds it, 1-1. Gonsolin deals. Mazika watches a split fade away.
I guess.
No, that just came to me. That was God put that there. Liner to second, caught Sheen when he's available. And that's been the big. Fouls this one into the glove. Quickly 0-2.
As far as how it infiltrates the team.
Lux has had a good last night. It's interesting. Early on this year, he was one of the headlines. Here. Up the middle, off Walker. Ricochet.
Maybe a little distracted with the runners. Yep.
3-0 on Mookie Betts.
Let's see what the compliment's coming from. Only took me 3.
3-0 is a strike. Checks his swing. Got him with a good splitter. Not tonight. Just missed it though. Hit it a mile.
Resemble the data.
The computer argues. Well, both these guys tonight we've been talking about throw the split your fastball for that very purpose, to think fastball as he threw it. The chase there, and it's 0-2.
Wash to a split. It's amazing. Everybody is holding the ball.
The 1-2. Got him.
Hayes with it. Taken all the way, and you're
into left. On comes. Since then, the beard has grown back. And 2-0. Second hitter that Godson's fallen behind 3-0. There's a strike.
Pitch one.
Diorme to right center field. The fifth, Peter Alonso. All five have different middle names. Spain and settled right in Queens. Swing and a miss on a first pitch splitter. So that's bouncing ball to short. Could be two. There's one. Touched on this a little bit earlier. As good as Tony Gonzalez. And when they get in the scoring position, 100. The 28-year-old from Vacaville, California, gets a swing and a miss on a splitter. So he goes fastball.
The way Tony can.
Ground ball. Lux charges. All right, Kirsten. Will Smith leads off this fourth inning in a 0-0. They got to the point where Max was on board with that.
Underwear and socks and everything.
Fly to the right field corner. First time. The Padres went into the ninth inning. Andrew McCutcheon with a walk-off base hit. So 5-4 the final in that one. 2-1.
I don't know how that can happen so quickly.
7 innings, 8 Ks. Grounded to second, awaiting McNeil.
A little bit more, especially when they put pressure on him.
Bouncer to third for Escobar.
It has been some tight.
Wow, really? Like 5 innings, 1 run there? Really? It didn't feel like that. But there's a 2-1 to Canna. Splitter for a strike, 2-2.
Didn't. And they saw when he had rhythm, he was. He's got his claws out.
Yeah. 6 with it. Drilled to left center.
During the lineup. Even when the bat's not working at the bottom of the line, it's a long year.
Driven to right center. Bellinger put the year. It's the 9-hitter Patrick Mazik.
Actually over the wall.
Gonsolin deals a payoff. And strike. After 2 of the first 4 reached. A 1. It's it on the ground. Jeff McNeil.
You see all these zeros, and it is against the
door of the finger. Line to left center. You have a
little surprise when you hit the home run.
There's the line drive. Oddest hitter. Stays that way and gives the Dodgers the lead. 3 consecutive singles, and it's 1-0 in the 5th. Freeman slaps it on the ground to second.
Pretty much the whole game. The curveball.
Nimmo at the top of the lineup. Serves one into left. Taylor's there again. First year New York Met. Signed a big contract. Hits this one up the middle. Lux well positioned. Stabs it what she wanted.
Yeah.
2 away for Gil. Strike 3 called. And slump. That's caught it short. And the transfer,
because when an everyday player does take a day off,
good and manage those innings. Soft grounder to deep right center. Marte to the track. Turner drives home. Turner.
The first one, and now the double by Turner helps.
Bellinger down on. Shoots it to left. Can Taylor make another play? Very underrated player. Tends to happen. Graterol gets in.
There's
slides to left center. 7 of his 12 plate appearances in this home. It's shorter each game. Stroked into center field. Base hit, Chris Taylor. And that leads to grounder to the hole. McNeil. Pardon, they ruled that an error. Okay, so he's 2. Fly to right. Peeling. Chase one up. That ends the.
About having him continue on. You got the 3-batter minimum, so it's a little different.
3-2. He struck him out. Daniel Hudson.
That would be the normal situation. You might change your plan when all of a sudden.
Soft bouncer. Guillorme gets the out. Bellinger looking for his first knock of the night. You look ahead. Bellinger to left center. Canna's
make you throw your less stuff.
Bouncer to third. Turner's got. Fly to left. 2-pitch. He struck him out. 97 blown by Alonso. And the Dodgers take the first game.
All right, Gavin, I know we were just talking about a lot of conversations been around Mookie Betts, but you, kind of on the low, have been having quite the performance at the plate the last 2 games, including today, 4 for 6. In plate appearances, 5 for 7. What's been your secret for you at the plate right now?
Yeah, I think made a couple adjustments with Rob and Brownie in the cage, and just kind of trying to simplify stuff and shorten some things up, and just really trying to see the ball. So that's helped a bunch. And then obviously we had 8 hits today and a lot of good at bats off a really good starting pitcher. So whenever you can kind of do that and build some momentum, it kind of rolls into the other guys too. So it was good today.
Speaking of starting pitchers, Tony Gonsolin, how impressive was he today?
Yeah, I mean, he's been rolling since game 1, his first start of the year. So he kind of had everything going. His splitter obviously is his go-to. He's getting his slider over, his heater, he's dotting everywhere. He's really good, and he's been like that all year. So it's really impressive to watch him right now.
Today was about turning the page, putting the Pirates in the past. You guys did just that. How much fun were you guys having out there, one, and how important was it to set the tone for this series with this win today?
Yeah, I think tonight kind of felt like a playoff series a little bit with the Mets. Obviously, they're a really, really, really good team. And, yeah, obviously we didn't play as well as we wanted to against the Pirates, but that's baseball. And, yeah, it's a long year, so whenever you can take the first one of the series, it's big.
All right, Gavin. Big win. Congratulations. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Tony, 6 shutout innings. It looked like you relied a little bit more on your fastball tonight. Why was that?
Wasn't really throwing anything off speed for strikes, honestly. The curveball was high. Slider was not great today. Splitter was okay. Threw some strikes when I needed to with it and worked out well when I needed to, but the fastball ultimately was the savior today.
I know a key for you this season has just been feeling really confident, but when you have outings like this, what does that do for you just as you prepare now for your next outing?
It's a good feeling that I can go out there without my best stuff and rely on the defense and let them make great plays like they always do and just go out there and throw strikes.
You don't always see too much emotion from you when you're on the mound, but after that double with the strikeout, you could see that was a big moment for you. Can you just explain what that was like?
Yeah, I was more frustrated about the pitch to Davis there that he hit the double on. So to come out of that inning with the strikeout was huge.
Any added motivation, after you guys take the 3 loss to the Pirates and then coming against a team with just this equal record?
Just a little more nervous, honestly, going into it. Just knowing that they're a good offense. Granted Lindor wasn't in there, but overall they're a good offense top to bottom. Just trying to go out there and keep us in the ball game.
Talk about during this run, just how many strides you've made in terms of being efficient. What's the sort of say that you're able to do that against that caliber of a lineup?
Yeah, just going out there and throwing strikes and trying to trust my stuff and letting the defense play, and they definitely played today. So yeah, just trying to keep that up and keep that going, moving into the next start.
6-0 in the big leagues is awfully good. Are you at all pleasantly surprised at how well things have gone for you?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. 6-0 is good. You know, I got 20 more, so we'll see what happens within those.
You know, we knew we were better than what we played like, and you know, tonight wasn't necessarily the prettiest, but you got to win in different ways. And tonight, you know, the pitching was really, really special for us. Tony was really good, bullpen was really good, and you know, we got that done.
Gavin said it kind of felt like a playoff atmosphere just going up against him. Did you feel any of that out there today?
A little bit, I would say. It felt a little different. You know, because they've been playing good baseball, you know, as we, other than, you know, maybe the last few games, but two of the best records in baseball and NL going head-to-head, and could be a, you know, potential matchup down the road. But that's just, you know, a good baseball team, I guess, so it felt a little bit more intense, and, you know, it was fun.
Tony, could be one of the bigger surprises in baseball. 6-0 with a low ERA. How pleasantly surprised are you to see what he's done?
Yeah, he's really good. The stuff's always been there. The career numbers are really good. It's a matter of just, you know, going deeper into games, and he's starting to do that. So, you know, I think the talent's there, and as he gets that experience, he's going to be really big for us. And he's been consistent. He's kept us in games, like you said. The record shows that you know, he's done that, and you know, more of that from him is going to be needed down the road.
I think we asked you this when the Mets came here last year when you were here, but how does the familiarity with that team and Walker help you when he goes up to bat?
Yeah, it's. I mean, you know, I think it's a lot of familiar faces, but then, you know, there's always, you know, new guys. Like, you know, I faced a new pitcher tonight. So I mean, a little bit of both. You know, you kind of know what to expect, but you know, I feel like they're a different team than they were in years past, yeah, so I think it's a little bit of both. And I think it's funny when me and Freddie play the NL East. I feel like we've played these teams a million times, but the faces change a little bit.